Hello, and welcome to How to Disappear, a true crime podcast by Bennett Stillman.
Featuring Lily Kantrovitz and Ruby Lutz.
All right, guys. All right.
Let's get into it.
Okay. How are you guys' days?
Pretty good, except for the fact that you believed everything that I was saying. It just came straight from the soul.
Yeah, we did have a bad take, so we did.
She got really mad at me for enjoying myself.
No, the mic wasn't working. That's... I think we should get a divorce.
I'm keeping the kids. Literally, I'm keeping the kids. I'm keeping the dog. I'm keeping the house. You're for the streets. You're for the streets. Get out of my house.
Look like you're for the streets, baby.
You look like
with
a
that
street that is walked all over,
with that
over.
With that $1 concealer. Yeah.
Yeah, with that $1 haircut. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Ruby, you should talk more. So, Ruby, how's your day? Let's talk about you.
It was very good.
That's really good. Yeah. Okay, no.
Today drained me.
Yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long time. To be honest, we did have a full 10-minute take on this, and so we're already really depressed. And then before that, last week.
Depression is not something to joke about.
Okay, Lily. And then last week we had a full podcast episode me and Lily recorded.
Yeah, and Bennett deleted it.
No. It glitched. It was a glitch. So it's Apple's fault.
Everything happens for a reason.
Okay, that's really cool. Well, now you're here. But the thing is now Ruby's here because we need fresh eyes on this. So we have me, the most experienced veteran of this case, as you will. We have Lily, a mid-tier. She's mid.
I'm pretty experienced.
And then you could say Ruby's just a noob. A noob. Oof.
Oh,
wait, how do we do? Wait, 3, 2, 1, oof.
Oof. Wait, what's it? Hamburger. Bacon.
Cheeseburger.
Hamburger.
Wait. No, it's cheeseburger.
Is it cheeseburger?
Wait.
Cheeseburger. Is it?
Wait, one sec.
Hamburger. I think it's hamburger.
No, it's cheeseburger.
Oh, you're right.
Was that us?
No, it was.
Okay, wait. Let's look it up. It's cheeseburger.
Can I get a cheeseburger, please? Cheeseburger.
Guys. I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy.
Okay.
No, stop.
Turn it off!
Let me play the Fetty Wap and the JBL.
There's no JBL. The JBL's right here. Okay, turn it off. Fetty Wap, please sponsor us. We're open.
Fetty Wap, we love you.
Fetty Wap.
We're your biggest fans.
Right. Also, True Food
Definitely
sponsor us.
the biggest,
We are definitely eating you right now.
Oh.
Hey!
I said freak.
Okay.
Oh.
So, today, my day personally, it was really long. This week has been okay, can I just explain to you how my weeks have been these past few weeks?
Yeah.
So.
How have your weeks been this past few weeks?
Okay, why are you being condescending?
No,
I
genuinely want to know.
No,
these two.
This is my podcast.
No,
I invited you here. No, you're my guest.
It wouldn't be
She
as
begged
good
us.
without me.
Begged us.
Okay. So let me just tell you a little story. So this week has basically been for me these past few weeks.
How has this past week's been for you? How?
I actually don't like you. You're not my friend anymore. But it's been basically it's felt so short. Monday feels so short, and this week has felt it's gone super quick, but at the same time so long. Monday feels like eons ago. It's so weird for me. It's been really weird.
Oh my troubles seem so far.
You guys break out in song too much, actually.
Because we're destined to be singers. Stream us on SoundCloud. My name is
upload this to SoundCloud.
Lil Baby. No, that's already a rapper. My name is Lil Lily. There's a Lil Ruby. Lil Ruby. Mommy, I was recording. Lil Timmy popping.
Okay. No, but I think I'm having 8th graderitis because oh my god, I just don't like this year anymore. So, yeah.
You've been having 8th grade
now that we've
aritis since 6th grade.
Well, I don't actually like you too much.
I love you too much.
Can I have a hurry? You ate all the Haribo?
I bought them.
Yeah, and she bought you a drink.
Yeah, literally.
So, Alani, I was drinking earlier. We love you. Sponsor
Alani,
us,
sponsor
baby.
us.
We say that.
And Kimmy K.
No. No, I don't like her.
collabing with
I don't
Alani.
like her.
That's a violation.
No, we don't like her.
That's a
I don't like her.
violation.
Also, like,
No,
why
we're
she...
mad at her right now.
No, also, I'm always mad at her because she's just, like, a bum. Like, she's actually weird.
I supported her back in the day.
So excited
Before she got her
for
BBL. These BBLs killing y'all. Oh my god, we saw a girl with the biggest BBL today.
Oh my god, was that the bus?
Oh my god, yeah, she was so botched.
But that was
it looks kind of natural though.
It looked
know,
natural, but,
it
like, not actually.
But she had a. I wanted her Sephora stuff.
She had a Lululemon. She was wearing a Lulu set. Ew. Ew.
Okay, stop.
That's
It's a
50%
mukbang.
backwash.
It's really satisfying for me when people go after they drink. It just feels fun. No.
Okay, do not spit on the...
No, I'm swallowing. I'm gulping and swallowing and then. Okay.
Talk to it. Wait, talk to it. Can we be the new
Shut
talk to
up.
it? Oh my god, that was disgusting. That was
Don't you
genuinely,
do that.
that was genuinely vile. That
Can
was...
you not like gulp on command?
Okay, no, guys. The podcast listeners are not gonna like this. The Lana fans are losing interest. They're only clicking on
guys,
this.
this is Lana the Revinyl.
They only clicked on this because they thought it was the real Lana. Like, they thought it was her
No.
podcast.
Are you
No.
saying it's not?
Yeah, for real. We literally are Lana. I'm Lana reincarnated.
Sponsor us, Lana. We'll save you from Kimmy K.
Yeah. We can treat you better
Wait,
than
Dochi.
Alligator Man.
Wait, okay, actually we're embarrassing ourselves.
Oh yeah, for real. It's okay though.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. These
Chacho
people are
Babo.
feeling y'all.
Oh, can I give you guys some ASMR?
Yeah.
No.
What the song goes like? Oh no, it's tequila. It goes. Guys, if you have not seen The Sandlot, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
What shows have you guys been watching recently?
I haven't really been watching shows.
Well,
I've
that's
just,
been
like,
embarrassing.
watched
Buffalo 66?
Buffalo 66, guys, ask me about Buffalo 66.
I haven't
talk
watched
about it.
Buffalo 66.
I will talk about it every day for the
it's
rest
really annoying.
for the rest of my
It's
days.
really
It's like one of my
annoying.
favorite
It's
movies.
really annoying.
It's
It's
so
really
I
good.
haven't watched it.
You need to watch it.
Wait, would you describe
Right
yourself
now.
as, wait, what's it called?
Have you guys done? Oh, I know you have. Bennett, have you done Alice and Audrey's?
Oh yeah, I
I
took
did.
all of them. I'm pessimistic,
Of course you are.
extroverted mostly, and then what's the other one I got? I got like
you got it's
sentimental.
I got
I
progressive.
got all the worst ones.
I got progressive. Mostly extroverted.
I got
And
intro-
one
Do you,
that I
wait, would
didn't
you believe me if I just
understand.
told you I got introverted?
No.
Because I did.
No, you didn't.
No,
You're a
I
liar.
I'm not
Liar.
an introvert.
No, I did.
Lily's not an introvert.
Yeah, no, I'm an
Wait, what's
extrovert.
it?
Definitely.
I
What's
talk
it-
too much.
Wait, what's that one? What's the like the vibe called? It's like it starts with a B. I think it's like you could describe a
Butthole?
perfume as it. It's like when it's like
Balsamic?
no, it's like
Bombastic.
Side eye.
you're not funny.
Balsamic.
It's no, you just.
Lily.
It's like it says just a B or a G, and it's like
gigantic.
the Bianca girls mentions it a lot. It's like when it's like she'll talk about her perfume and she'll be like, oh, it's like the marshmallow warm like cinnamon scented perfume is what. It says,
Top notes.
no,
Base notes.
no, it's not like actually
Musky.
the perfume. She'll be like,
Dior Savage.
she'll be like,
Dior Savage. If you wear Dior Savage, don't talk to me.
I don't, so don't worry about it.
Talking to the viewers.
There's gonna
The
be five.
listeners.
This is gonna get
I'm
5
talking-
The
views.
listeners.
I'm talking to the people.
I'm gonna be able to see like the trends of like listening and stuff. I'm gonna be so excited because I'm like you can
Oh
like
my
see all the.
God,
Wait,
see
do you
the
want to see all
stats.
the info? Because
Wait, don't tell people this, and they're not gonna listen to it. They're
guys,
gonna be like,
what? I'm literally like an underground person who like doesn't like know how to do this. Actually,
Yeah,
I don't.
she doesn't. She doesn't.
She
Stop.
really
Well,
doesn't.
What?
She's deleted like.
Yeah,
a
she's
lot.
actually horrible at tech. Don't.
Okay, stop
And
misgendering me.
she's-
I'm a man. Stop
she's
misgendering me.
They're literally using my Chromebook
It's
right
a-
now.
It's.
Because mine's like dying.
Yeah, and whose fault is that? You should
We had
turn-
school today.
I had school today
But
too.
you didn't use your Chromebook.
Yes,
like
I
that. No,
did.
you didn't use it like that, and it's fine.
I did.
No,
use
it's
it like
fine.
that.
No, it's
no,
fine.
I
It's
used
fine.
it
No,
the
no, 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 no. It's fine.
day.
Oh.
All day.
What'd
every
you get on
day.
your,
Can't
like,
stop, won't
What-
stop.
What'd you get on your colonies?
What colonies?
The test.
Oh, 101%.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Really?
What was
Yes,
the
I
extra
did.
Credit?
Bro.
And I still got questions wrong. I was so mad, and I literally sent her. This is so embarrassing. I sent her a private comment being
There was
like,
extra credit.
I sent I sent her a private comment being like, Miss Mitchell, like, because some people got like 84 out of like 70 something. Like it was really weird.
I got
when
a
split.
75%.
I got no. I'm not saying percent wise. I'm saying like they would get like when the points it was like 274
Yeah,
2
something
points
like
and
that.
someone got like 784 and I was
What
like,
the
how do you
heck?
do that? So I private commented her and I was like, I got all the questions right plus the extra credit. So how did these people get higher than me? And then I realized, actually, I didn't get all the questions right. That's so embarrassing. I actually need to delete that private comment. Wait, Miss Mitchell's probably listening to this. Miss Mitchell, I'm sorry for private commenting you. That was really embarrassing, and I, like, cried, like, a little bit. I didn't actually, but, like, I want to cry.
Miss Mitchell, if you're watching this, can I retake my test, possibly?
Miss Mitchell, we, love you.
Because that brings me down to a 91.
Yeah, I really like your class.
Okay.
I have a 98
And I really like your hair. Your hair is really amazing.
Hair's
and it always looks really, like,
what do
fresh
you use to style it?
What if she's not listening?
Then I'll cry.
We just sound like fans.
We can't just go on a rant about Miss Mitchell and then her not here.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Cohen's definitely gonna listen. He said he wanted to, and Miss Mitchell was like, I mean, she also leads the masterworks. They both lead the masterworks like stuff. So
I think they're just like teacher friends. And
I like
just like think that their whole
I like
world
believing
is
that they're best
around
friends.
School.
Isn't it so cool that Miss Mitchell lives on a houseboat? She lives, guys, listeners,
I know,
viewers, she lives on a houseboat in the harbor.
It's so
or the marina.
Okay,
so she
bro,
like
the people who are gonna be listening to this are people from our school and they already freaking know this.
Okay, what if we get like, well, no, my family's gonna listen, and what if like we get some crazy like new Lana fans to listen?
Oh my god.
Lana fans?
Lana fans.
We were listening in the car.
Share, subscribe, share with your friends.
Let's get Lana to post this on her Instagram saying I love this podcast.
Tag Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Tag her now. So.
Okay, what are your guys' favorite movies? I just need to like know.
Okay,
before we
sure. Okay. My favorite movies, personally. Personally. I'm honestly more of a show person, but my favorite movies
really
are okay. I really like Lady Bird, of course.
I like it because it's Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, well you're so different and cute. There's other movies I like though. So wait, I think I have a notes on this from like 5 months ago, like saying my favorite movies. So let's go check that really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine. Okay, so
Buffalo 666.
yeah, Buffalo 66. I like Club. Mid-90s Fight Club. Oh my god, I love Fight Club. I like 500 Days of Summer, 13, Girl Interrupted, Virgin Suicides. I love Virgin Suicides. Honestly, any Sofia Coppola movie.
Hi.
Priscilla.
My name's
I love
Dochi
Priscilla.
with 2 eyes.
I get anxious.
I really like Alfred Hitchcock.
You're so different. You're not like other girls. I really like Princess
He's
Mononoke.
He's a very popular director.
I really like. I really like Princess Mononoke. Okay. Can you guys let me talk really
No,
quick?
I'm not done. Also, shout out to 500 Days of Summer because I just
That's such a good movie. That's such a good movie.
And I cried.
I've watched that movie like 500 times.
I'm gonna watch that whenever I'm heartbroken.
Whenever I have heartburn.
Heartbroken?
No, whenever I eat a ramen thing from like Five Below and I get heartburn, I'm gonna watch 500 Days of Summer.
Other favorite movies of mine, Scott Pilgrim. Though that's like actually that's like 7th grade, not anymore.
Yes!
I mean I love that movie, but like
I love Scott Pilgrim.
Princess
I'm in
Mononoke.
Lesbians with You.
Princess Mononoke. Studio Ghibli, love that movie. There's another one.
Spirited Away.
No, I mean I love all Studio Ghibli movies. They're my favorites.
Totoro. I love
stop.
Totoro.
No, I'm not talking. I'm thinking of another movie.
God.
13.
God. I literally just said that.
You did not say
freaking
13.
Idiot.
You did not say
Did you hear me say 13?
No, you didn't.
I
say
did
13.
not say 13.
Okay, well 13. That's one of my.
Such
I love
a good
13.
movie.
That's my top 5 on Letterboxd.
Thank you for introducing it to me. I really love it.
You're so welcome.
There's more movies I like, but I can't think of them on the top of my head. So
that's like one of my top 5s on Letterboxd.
It's really good. It's really good.
What's that about?
Really good.
I know. It's like social media for movies, right? You know,
kind of. It's like Yelp for movies.
Yeah, you like review things. I love Letterboxd, guys.
All right.
I have it. I should get it. I'd be.
Silence. We just disappeared. Like, we're giving a tutorial on how to disappear because we just did.
Yeah. Don't forget me.
It's scary. Disappearances.
Those who know, you know.
Disappearances are scary.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Wait, you know what else is scary? Wait.
This case I got for y'all right here! We were quiet because I was telling them to segue. So, yeah. Honesty is part of... You can expect a lot of... No, you can expect a lot of honesty. You can expect a lot of honesty in this podcast. I love being honest.
Yeah, honesty is the best policy.
Wait, I mean,
say a policy that's better than honesty.
Ooh!
Honestly, say a policy that's better than honesty.
I'm gonna get a mamba.
A mamba?
She's getting a candy.
Fatty.
Shut up. Wait,
Let
her cook. Let her cook.
Bennett, do you want a mamba?
I'm okay right now, but thank you.
Can I have a red mamba? Yes, do you want a square one or do you want the stick? I'll take the stick. Okay, anytime. Thanks.
Alright, okay, she's getting a mamba. It's like a
Catch.
Okay. So.
Oh, I'm the best.
I love how we started a segue and then stopped it. Like, I need to talk about this case.
Okay,
We're
tell me-
15 minutes in.
Tell me about this case. You should probably edit it.
No, I like this natural
should-
feeling.
yeah.
No, edit like the parts where we're just like quiet and we're not funny.
But just do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let me tell you about this case.
Okay, tell me.
When we talk about this case, we must first talk about the person involved in it. So today I'm going to tell you about Mr. Brandon Swanson. All right? Not
Okay.
Mr. It's just Brandon Swanson. Okay, I'm not gonna keep talking about that. So, Lily, you know some stuff about this. Ruby, you don't know anything. So, perfect. Okay. Brandon Swanson. He was born January 30th, 1989. He's an Aquarius.
Ew.
Ew.
Water signs. Water signs, am I right?
He's from Marshall, Lynn County, Minnesota. So that's like rural Minnesota. Y'all know
So
where Minnesota
basically,
is?
he lives in farmland in like the middle of nothing.
Yeah, you one could say. One could say.
One could possibly say.
He graduated from Marshall High School in 2007. So this is
Also 7.
this case happened 17 years
Guys,
ago
can
or
you tell she doesn't
something.
have a good grade in math?
I actually have an 100 right now.
Actually?
I think so. Unless there might be one thing
That's
dragging it down.
hard to believe.
For the
I'm
first time in a
JKing.
while, I have A minus. I've always had an A.
Yeah, math this year is really great and amazing. Miss Ito, if you're listening, I love you.
Miss Ito, you're my favorite teacher. I love you.
Yo, we love you. You're a great teacher.
Okay. So he graduated from Marshall High School. He's from Marshall. Marshall High School in 2007. And he went and he didn't, he knew what he wanted to do, but he was like, do I go to a community college? Do I go to this? Do I go to that?
And
So
we
he
ended up
decided-
going to
So he
community
decided,
college.
he ended up going to community college. He went to Minnesota West Community and Technical College, the Canby campus. Canby is a town about, let me check really quick, guys.
It's only 30 miles.
Canby is,
Watch me like really wrong.
it's, guys, I'm not finding it, but it's somewhere in my notes. I feel like it is. Oh, Canby is, like probably, oh, wait, no. Okay, it's somewhere, guys.
Okay, let's
It's
get
30 miles. 30 miles.
I was right!
It's
oh
30
my god,
okay.
I'm so smart. Oh my god.
See, she remembers things. Okay, it was 30 miles.
Photographic memory,
like
who?
northwest. So it's 30 miles
that's not
northwest. So
photographic.
like close. And he went to study windmills or no wind turbines.
Guys,
But-
okay, hold on. I have a joke. It's hilarious. So prepare yourself. If you're near any like objects that could like possibly
spill like
damage-
the lemonade you spilled on my mom's computer.
Okay, that never. Okay, let's cut to the. Okay, let's get to the joke. One windmill says to the other windmill, "What's your favorite type of music?" The windmill says, "I'm a big metal fan."
That was terrible. That was bad. That was bad.
That's like my.
That's like the only joke I've memorized, so I tell that every single.
Okay.
Oh, starfish.
He actually went to study wind turbines at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. So
Yeah, what's a wind turbine?
imagine this: you are a wind turbine's like what they have in the farmland with like the metal like. You know this. You
A
know
A
this.
big
windmill.
metal fan.
A windmill.
It's not a windmill because windmills are like the
windmill.
Amsterdam like old timey ones.
Oh, are they just like the ones with the like the? Are they just like a fan sort of thing?
No.
Oh,
Let me explain that.
They're like the skinny
ones.
ones.
No. Windmill,
skinny
no,
ones.
I mean, a
windmill.
windmill is the
Windmill is
wooden
like the
one.
wooden one you'll see in like
Yeah,
Europe,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like big.
Yeah, no, I know
Wind
what you're
turbines
talking
are like the very sleek, modern
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
They're like
I
the
just
same
call
thing
them
though. They're just like.
windmills.
No, they aren't at all, actually.
But they're like the same thing.
Okay, sure.
Do they
So,
regenerate energy?
okay, so imagine this: you're a college student, and the academic school year just ended. You just had your finals. You just did this, and you're so happy.
Woo!
So that happened with Brandon Swanson.
Brandon Swanson.
The academic school year ended on May 13th, 2000. That
May
was
13th.
really loud. Stop!
I feel like something happened on May 13th, guys. What happened on May 13th?
My brother's
Nothing.
born.
Oh.
Oh.
Coolio! Okay, that was...
Cool,
I
Leo.
don't like that.
Neato.
Cool,
So like I
Leo.
said, the
That's
academic
crazy.
school year ended on May 13th, 2008. So, to celebrate the year's end...
Wait,
as
what
one
happened on
would-
May 13th?
He was.
Oh my god, these
Graduated,
school...
idiot!
No, he did not graduate. The school year ended. His freshman year of college ended. Okay, let's
That's
clarify.
That's crazy. In May? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
That's so.
No,
lucky.
college ends early. You didn't know
Yeah,
that?
and
guys?
it starts.
I
and
thought
it
this was
starts
high
late.
school. I thought it was his freshman year.
No.
Oh.
Idiot. Why would he go to community college
No, I know.
then?
I was.
I think you're just like overall a misdirected human being.
Okay, can you like sit normally because I feel like you're gonna be muffled. Actually, no. Actually, sit up. What are you doing? You're gonna be muffled. Ruby.
What are you doing?
Ruby.
Like Ruby, what is going on? We're so mad at you. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I cracked my knee.
I like the na 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 Yeah, you should add that in.
What if the ops listen?
Then they
Which
stay
ones?
ops.
There's so many.
Stay hating.
There are so many haters out there. Okay.
Shug, I love my haters.
So, okay, actually, can we log in?
I don't even think I have any haters.
Can we log in?
Perfect.
Can we log in?
Yes, we are locked in.
Okay. So, as one would, school year just ended. You're gonna stay and do some partying.
Yes.
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 Okay. So he stayed in Canby for the evening to
As he should.
party.
Yeah.
He went to two
as one
parties.
does.
The parties totally not clear where they are. I got a lot of varied sources, so I'll just say they were in the area. I think there was a source that said one was in a different town, but I'm not gonna say that. Just two parties, guys. Two parties he went to.
Two parties.
Now I will say right now, this is in bold in my notes. He was witnessed drinking, but according to his friends, not enough to be visibly intoxicated, as well as then later his parents say something on the account of his drinking.
Honestly, I feel like
No.
whenever I know, but look here, whatever. Like I feel like drinking would affect like.
No, definitely,
anything. I
but
think,
we don't know the circumstances yet.
Yeah,
So
I think that
okay.
people are wrong and I'm right.
So
He was intoxicated.
he was out on the night on the town until about a little before midnight.
Oh.
And he decided a little before midnight to drive the 30-mile drive home to Marshall, Minnesota from Canby, Minnesota. Now, a bit before 2 a.m., Lily, a bit before 2 a.m., so
2 a.m.
about 2 hours after he first
Why does
left,
everything happened at 2 a.m.
he called his parents,
3 a.m.
Annette and Brian
3 a.m.
Swanson.
too.
So, Annette and Brian Swanson, he called his parents at a little bit before 2 a.m., so 2 hours later, on his cell phone. And he said that he had driven his Chevrolet Lumina off the road and into a ditch, and that he could not get the car out of the ditch.
It's clumsy.
What
year
year
was
was this?
2008.
See,
Okay.
that just like gives me like further like reason why like I think he was intoxicated.
Well,
Like,
actually, there is records that he had a DUI.
Ditch, then, yeah, exactly. If there was a ditch, then you'd probably see the freaking dish.
Okay,
Or-
but
Well, it
again,
was like midnight.
Still,
Also-
you have headlights.
so, okay.
Headlights.
What was that? Okay.
I'm a deer. In headlights. Are you guys stupid? You don't get.
Ruby!
Oh my god, Ruby! Why'd you burp? Like,
Lily!
So weird.
Why are
ew.
you blaming me, Lily? It's so gross.
Okay. So, he called his parents and he said, yo, everything's good, but I do need y'all to come get me. And of course, their parents were probably like, what the hell? What do you mean you're calling us at 2 a.m. saying come get me?
What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante?
Everything's good, but my car is completely destroyed and in a ditch.
It was not destroyed. There are
Which
photos.
is
It was just in a ditch. It was like slanted down into. It's like a rural road. So, well, actually, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Let me just keep reading from the notes, go. So. Okay, stop touching my feet. Yeah, the whole world knows that now, huh?
Lily, that's really gross.
No, Ruby.
That wasn't
Ruby.
me,
It
that
was
was
Ruby
Ruby.
touching my feet. Okay.
Your Grateful Dead stocks.
Yeah. No one gets that. No one gets
I got
No one
that.
gets it. Yeah, she got it right away.
Amazing.
Stop. You're
Go
a
away.
clown. You're a
Go
clown. You're a
away.
clown. You're a clown. You're a clown. So, his parents got in their pickup truck. Yeehaw, Alabama. It's Minnesota. They got in their pickup truck
Oh my
and
god, I
drove.
already been to Alabama. It was really gorgeous.
Okay, I need you
I love
to
Alabama.
focus.
Not the moment, Lily.
Also, they're like racist. So
No, it was really nice where I went, and they gave me free
Oh,
juice.
I have a question.
you're white.
Yeah,
I have a question. Is Mr.
that is true.
Ben Swanson?
Brandon Swanson.
Brandon Swanson? Is he white?
Yes.
I don't know if
Okay.
relevant to the case though.
How is that relevant?
I'm curious.
Okay.
I want to know all the things I can know. Because it
Sure.
could be relevant.
Okay. Sorry, we're taking a snack break. This is
Did
embarrassing.
he have a good, like, family life?
Eater's gonna eat.
Can you like not like sidetrack our discussion right now?
I'm curious.
To
But it's
all-
like, talk all you want. We want to make this interesting. And Ben's like, shut up, we want to get on task. Like, literally choose. What do you want me to do?
Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Lily.
Ruby, don't you even dare.
Okay.
Don't you even dare.
Okay.
Don't you even
Log
think about-
in!
Don't even think about
Log
that.
in! I wonder how loud that's gonna be. There's no bars. There's no bars to see how loud we're being.
Oh,
And you just, and like, oh, we're taking a little mukbang break, and then you got...
No, bro.
Okay, you know what? You guys can believe me all you want, but you're
Mood
at
swings,
my
am
house.
I right?
I'm on my period. Mamba! Believe it's not that funny. Okay, we're 25 minutes in, guys. We're 25 minutes in, and we're about 3 minutes into the case. So let's be so honest.
Get off.
I'm sorry, guys. This is supposed to be locked in. We did way better when it was just... This is almost all of our ending recording that got deleted. Like, we're taking so much longer. Can we please hurry?
Ruby's holding me. She's like, get off me.
Okay. Let go of her feet, please. You have like a foot
let
thing?
go of me.
No, I just like your
foot
socks.
fetish.
I like your guys' socks.
You fiend.
No.
Okay, guys.
Oh yeah, I have cool socks too. I never have cool socks on. I got these with
I kind of want to cry. Can we please?
I'm a sad girl. I'm a bad girl. I'm a sad
This is a true crime
girl.
podcast. We can do a real podcast where we just yap if we want. But right now, let's log in on Mr. Brandon Swanson. Because
Okay.
this is interesting.
Okay,
and
he
it's
called
sad.
his parents to come and get him at 2 a.m. because he was in a ditch. His car
Yes.
was in a ditch.
Good for listening.
Mm.
So his parents got in their pickup truck and drove to where he thought he was. Let's keep that in mind.
Where did he think he was?
He thought... Don't get ahead of yourself. He thought he was. Where he thought he was, okay?
Where did he think he was?
Keeping him...
Minute, you have to tell them. You don't tell them,
He
I will
thought-
tell them.
He thought he was in between the towns of Marshall, which is where he lives, or where his parents live, and in between the town of Marshall and Lind. Lind and Lynn County. I know it's confusing.
Lind and Lynn, if you didn't quite catch that.
So yeah, he thought he was in between on this like highway, as you see on that map right there. He thought he was there, right in that middle.
Highway to heaven.
Highway to hell.
No, heaven.
Hell
No,
is like the
hell.
song though.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, you don't know that
There's
song?
something. No, I didn't know that, but I thought it was Highway to Heaven.
No, you're slow. It's like
No,
a.
there's definitely.
It's like
wait,
a
hold on,
rock
I'm
song.
looking it up right
No,
now.
no.
There's definitely a song
We
called
don't have
Highway to
time.
Heaven.
We're 27 minutes in.
No, just keep talking. I'm gonna keep looking that.
Okay, so his parents got in their pickup truck, drove where he thought he was. Where he thought he was. Again, keep that in mind. And they kept him on the phone. Please. Mr. Cohen, Miss Mitchell, Miss Rodea, she's gonna be listening like, oh my god, this is what I had to sponsor. Y'all.
Mr. Sponsor.
She was my she was my
Oh,
advisor.
Way to
Yeah.
heaven.
Guys, I'm really sorry that
Keep
they're not
talking.
locking in. No, y'all aren't locking in.
I'm so locked in.
You're on your phone.
I'm looking up Highway to Heaven.
It's hell. It's hell. It's
No,
hell.
but there's definitely a song that's Highway to Heaven. Trust me. There is.
It's not the same song though.
But there is a song.
Or it's like the Jesus version. This is not the same song. This is not the same song.
That's like a K-pop song.
This is a gospel song.
This is a really loud thing.
Why
We're
am
gonna
I-
get copyrighted 5 million times. I'm trying to make some money. No, I'm not. I'm not, guys.
Oh, Jesse Dixon. Why does he look like Trump? Stop!
Your phone, it's revoked.
No, stop.
Why do you store the crumble cookie weekly menu items, Stella?
Because I'm a D1 fatty, okay?
But you don't go to. Stop taking photos.
Stop
of us.
taking photos of me.
You don't even go to Crumble that much.
Shut up.
I'm
Go
going.
country. Oh, go country.
Oh, I look really bad.
Look-
Why are y'all not gonna tell me I look chopped?
Because you always like chopped.
My parents are gonna listen to this and think these are some rude girls. Ruby, can you sit up and like be normal?
You're so
She's like rolling around.
No, it's not.
Ruby, get up. No one can
Not-
hear you. We're on a podcast, actually.
I was not rolling around.
Brandon Swanson.
I'm about to say burn in hell.
His parents drove the pickup truck to where he
Stop.
thought
Okay,
he
we
was.
already got to that. So
No, I'm just recapping
they would keep him on the phone. They would keep him on the phone as much as they could. Now, of course, occasionally the call would drop and hang up. This was a rural area of Minnesota, so and he was in the literal middle of nowhere on a highway, like being like, guys, I'm stuck in a ditch. Come get me. So the call would drop. It would hang up. There was even his mom said that one time, like him just being like a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, being like annoyed and like already just probably like, I'm literally stuck in a ditch. He apparently like hung up on his parents one, and then they just called him right back and he apologized, but it was basically just like this, like he got annoyed. So like, yeah, there were just some issues. Not
I feel
actually
like
really.
yeah, I feel like that's like valid.
Right, I would too.
You would get annoyed.
I would too.
Like, you're
yeah, imagine your parents are like, honey, like, we're...
Yeah, stop. Also, like, going to a party and, like, it's not something...
He's probably tired and
probably... He's really, like, yeah.
Right.
Like, he's, like, drained. He just, like, he's, like...
And
right.
the alcohol's probably worn off, so probably, like...
Headache, hungover.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Have you guys seen The Hangover?
No,
yeah,
stop.
It's funny. We saw it together.
Okay, but they try to keep, like, in contact on call with him as much as they could. Brandon stayed with his car and tried signaling... So, okay, actually, well... They came to where he said he was. They pulled over, and what each of them tried to do is they would try to flash their headlights. They would, like, honk their horns, and each, like, the parents in the pickup truck and him in his car. And they kept getting confused because they'd, like, why can't we see each other's lights, hear each other's honks? We're in the same area, or so we think.
Yeah.
And
so, like, what is getting lost in translation?
Brandon's mom even remembers, like, being, like, she remembers hearing the clicking of him, like, clicking his keys to make his, car honk, but not hearing the honk. Yeah. So it's, like, interesting. Of course, why aren't we hearing this and seeing this when we're in supposedly the same area?
Yeah.
So, Brandon, after a while, gave up, about 20 minutes after calling his parents and them driving out, because it was close. Where he said he was close to their home, so they drove out, probably took a little bit. After a little while, he was just like, I give up. I can't hear y'all. Y'all can't hear me. We can't see each other's lights. This isn't working. So I'm going to walk to the town of Lind, which, like I said, he thought he was in between the towns of Marshall, where he's from, and the town of Lind, a smaller town nearby.
Yeah.
Which is 7 miles away from Marshall. So he probably thought he was like, yeah. So he was like, I'm going to walk to a local bar in Lind.
He saw the lights, right?
Yeah, he saw the lights of the town. That's how he thought he knew where he was. He said, I see these lights of the town. I'm gonna go to these lights, and Dad, Mom, whatever, come pick me up, meet me in this bar parking lot, right?
Yeah.
So they did that. He walked. Brian, his dad, began driving to that bar, staying on call with his son, Brandon. I do think there is an account that his mom, before they went, his dad dropped his mom off at home before he went to go to that bar parking lot because...
how late is it right now?
Because it's late. Like, the mom was probably like, it's not that serious. I just need to go sleepy time. Like,
yeah, like
y'all woke me up. Like, go find him. It's fine. So, yeah. I don't know if that's fully true because I saw that on only some accounts, not all. So, when, like, I see only some accounts, like, or, like, some news, I mean, like, by accounts, I mean, like, different, like, sources, whatever.
Yeah.
So, when I see different sources, because different sources say a lot of different things, I'll let you guys know. So, that's something some sources reported. So.
Pseudoscience.
That's what we're doing in science right now. So, either if both parents or one parent was there, they went to that parking lot. And a bit after 2:30, 47 minutes into the call. So they're 47 minutes into the call, so maybe, like, they spent 20 minutes trying to find each other, and he was like, I'm going to walk for 20 more minutes. So, yeah. 47 minutes into the call, Brandon suddenly interrupted himself, meaning he was talking, and then he interrupted himself, saying, oh, BPC content warning,
BPC
shit.
PG.
He said shit. Oh, shit. Okay. And then he was silent for the remainder of the call.
That's trippy.
After the silence, of like probably a minute or so silence, his parents hung up. So there's actually some accounts you'll find saying that the call dropped after he said, oh shit. That's not true. That's not what the parents say happened. What his parents say happened is that he said, oh shit, and then he went silent. And then they chose to hang up because...
like, this was to call him back, like, see if...
Call him back, see if maybe if he fell, maybe the light could wake him up, or the sound. And maybe he just dropped his phone, maybe whatever, this, that. It would get someone's attention, would get his attention.
Right back.
So, they hung up, and they tried to call back multiple times. They did not get any answers. And that was the last time Brandon Swanson was ever heard from.
That's crazy.
Ruby, can you talk more?
Yeah.
Can you lock in, please?
I am.
Because we're getting into the investigation part. Hey!
Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
I would feel like I feel guilty as a parent for like hanging up. Like, it's not their fault.
No, of course it's not their fault, but I do get that. Like, if I were that, like, well, not guilty in the sense that then I wouldn't feel guilty. I'd be like, what is happening? But, like, knowing now, like, 15 years later, more than 15 years later, like, knowing now that he still is gone, like, that would be like, oh my god, that would be really terrible to feel as a parent. Not, like, no shade, guys, no shade.
I feel like he could have gotten like kidnapped. He was like, ah.
Yeah.
Or like
We don't know. We'll get into those theories later, though.
theories.
So, let me tell you about the investigation of this case.
Sweeney Todd. Sorry, that song really scared me. Swing your razor wide. That I was like actually shaking when she played that for the first time. That was terrifying. Right when it got to like the beat drop, when the beat dropped, everyone was hitting the whip and the nay nay, even the quant. Sorry, but like it was so scary.
Ben,
How do you
wheeze like that?
I don't know. It just happens. Ruby, can you be more engaged? I feel like the listeners aren't getting much out of you, and I think it's really sad. Wait, do you have your notification as the train?
Yeah.
That's my grandpa's notification.
That's like all grandparents. I'm a grandma.
Baby Gronk.
Wait, Baby Gronk and oh my god, you know Hasbulla? I thought he was Baby Gronk for the longest time. Like I thought I didn't know who Baby Gronk was. I thought Baby Gronk was Hasbulla. So whenever I would like someone say Baby Gronk, I was like, oh.
The Lana listeners don't get it.
Okay, but if you get
the
it,
teachers don't get it. Like
look up Hasbulla and Baby Gronk and compare.
compare and contrast.
Compare and contrast. Analyze the photos.
Yeah, write an essay.
Don't you
are
similar.
investigating?
Like I don't know.
We literally are investigators.
We are.
FBI, call me up.
Do you want?
Hit my line.
Yeah. Do you run recruits for the season?
Anyways,
Actually,
I want to
do
hear
you know
about the
you can't like be a
investigation.
CIA agent if you like have like any photos taken of you on your phone. Like you have to have like 0 digital footprint. Like you can't even have like text messages. Like people who are CIA agents like grew up from like babies, like sumo wrestlers. Like you pop out of the womb and you are a sumo wrestler. You
Pop
get
out of the
trained
womb
for
is
that.
crazy.
Like once you're out, like you're
Pop out
No,
at 1 in the morning.
You wanna live like, morning. I know all the lyrics.
You really want to know this kind of life? Never born. It's not that hard.
Well, I know that part. I know that part.
Why'd you mumble
I just
it?
didn't feel like saying it because I'm really too good for you.
Okay. The listeners are losing interest. We're losing track of ourselves, and we need to.
Okay, let's hear about the
Let's play a little game just between you and I. Ruby, get up! Listeners. Wait.
Yo,
What are we
she's
calling our fan?
done with
Wait.
this.
Really quick. Before we get into the
gamers.
investigation, what are we calling our fan base, y'all?
Guys, we're back.
Technical difficulties. One could say. One could state such things.
Okay.
The doc isn't loading, so you're gonna need to give me a minute. Cause why? Okay.
So
do we have?
basically,
No, we don't have Wi-Fi. So you
a little summary of like what just happened was I was just
I have a video.
minding.
We should add it.
I was minding
No,
my
she
own
went to go to the
business.
bathroom, and then she came back, and she started going on my hoverboard, and it was dying, and we were like, I was trying to get her off.
No,
and we had to, like,
she was
tackle each
harassing
other,
me. She
and-
was like full on linebacker tackling me. She was putting me to the floor, punching me,
Oh my god,
kicking
I was
me,
not.
strangling me. I was
Wait,
getting
pick 'em up,
abused.
slam 'em,
Someone,
pick 'em up, slam 'em,
one
pick
could
'em up,
say,
slam
one could
'em.
say. And I was just trying to have a fun, jolly time on the hoverboard, and Bennett had to be a party pooper.
And then I was telling you to lock in for the thing, and then
By tackling me, by
yeah, and then also
physically
someone
assaulting me.
also like someone hacked her phone and changed her wallpaper to feet.
Yeah.
I don't know who did that.
Oh my god, guys, you want to hear a really funny story time? Millie once looked up feed pics on my Chromebook, and then the tech team had to have a talking to with me about appropriate computer use.
It's really funny. And
Me
cool.
and Lily looked up feet pics on Ruben's Chromebook today.
Yeah. Guys, we're not weird. We just like think it's funny.
No, you are weird.
But it is. No, we're not. We're perfect.
Your background is like feet.
No, it's not. It's Kate Moss.
You put your background as feet.
No, Ruby put my background on his feet. It has changed.
No, Bennett put your background as feet.
I don't know her
Actually,
passcode.
Yeah, she asked me to put it in and then she changed it.
It was your idea.
Guys, were
Yeah,
you
sure.
aspiring
We
against
did
me?
together.
This is kind of like
You
Ruby,
can
like,
hear it all
you guys
on
are
the podcast.
ganging up on me.
It's all on the podcast.
You
all
can
on
mute
the pod.
me. Oh, wait. Oh my god,
Yeah.
imagine like someone's recording us 24/7 and we don't know.
That'd be
I
I
want to
really
see
don't want that to happen because I'd be looking chopped.
at the end of each year. I want to see an edit of my best moments. Like I want to see an absolutely.
Well, in the future that'll happen.
Yeah, I've seen CapCut edits of that. You're like, I really wish I could have my best moments all in one, and then they add it all into the one.
Boom, 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 and then wait,
No,
what's
I
the
just-
song we're choosing for that one? Like for that edit.
Come and get that.
Come and get
No,
that.
what's that?
Come and
What's
get
that? No. What's that?
gift
Shut up.
baby.
What's that emergency contact one where it's like sometimes I get wild, or it's like what's
No
the
one knows
emergency contact thing?
Emergency contact.
Or it's like, this is my emergency contact, and showing them, and like, guys, should I do it? I did it! Oh my god! But like, what's the audio? There's audio.
No
to
one
it.
knows what you're talking about right now.
You know what I'm talking about, Ruby. It's like sometimes I get crazy. Oh, I need to look it up right now.
No, you just sound like silly and stupid.
You just sound stupid. See.
Okay, guys.
Hold on. So wait, my emergency contact.
But my little.
Oh, I'm just an ordinary girl. Sometimes I'm lazy. I get bored.
I'm not amused.
This
Ruby, sit up.
country woman song. How does it sound like Justin Bieber?
Ruby, sit up. Actually.
Ruby, actually though,
uploaded.
you're being
Yes,
lazy.
it's locked.
Don't be a lazy boy.
Then why aren't we doing it? Why are we listening to?
I'm just an ordinary girl. Sometimes I'm lazy.
This isn't near. This isn't fun anymore. I don't. They're never coming back to my house.
Do not come to my town.
This is not my fault.
Okay,
I've been
so-
ready.
You've been rolling.
Time
like
to
crap.
investigate.
Okay, frolicking.
Yo,
Yo.
now it's time to investigate. Let's get into this. Yeah. All right.
That was me talking,
So,
by the way.
no, that was me.
No, that was me.
So at 6:30 a.m. So about
Dang, they've been doing this for a while.
like 3 to 4 to 5 hours later.
That's kind of a big range.
3 to 4 to 5 hours later. After being like calling him,
Yeah,
calling
we're
him.
gonna go 6, 8, or like
So
10.
calling him.
Colin.
Like-
Edward Collins.
Okay, please. So they keep calling him, no response. They're genuinely concerned now, as any parent would.
Yeah.
So at 6:30 a.m.
Honestly, anyone would be concerned.
Honestly, the reason they probably chose 6:30 is because that's probably when the police opened. Let's be so honest. Like, it's a rural small town, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, at 6:30 a.m., Brandon's parents reported him missing to the Lind police, that small town that he thought he was near.
Yeah.
That he was going to walk to the bar to.
Yeah.
So, he reported them to them police, not Marshall police, not the county police. Right. Them police. That
police.
They were told by the... Now, this is cray-cray.
The
This is
parents.
pretty cray-cray. They were told by the police that it was not unusual for a young man at his age to stay out all night after the last day of classes in college. Now, Annette Swanson, his mom, even specifically remembers being told by a police officer that Brandon had a, in quotes, right to be missing, end quote. So that's a little insane because they're basically like,
honestly,
we're not going to investigate because he's a young man, he'll do what he'll do. Like, even though you were literally in contact with him, he literally said, oh shit, and never, like, you haven't heard from him since.
That's just like normal police behavior. Like, that's what they always be doing.
Right, but like, this is like, I feel like it was like someone who like, the thing is like, I guess I could see why you could say that if it was like, oh, I haven't heard from my son, I know he was at a party last night, now I haven't heard from him. And he was supposed to like come back or whatever.
Yeah.
That I
But,
can
like,
maybe
if
understand.
You were in close
You were literally
contact
in
with him,
contact with him.
and he
literally called you asking for
surprised
help.
himself
Being
and,
like,
then
hey.
went all silent. Like,
right.
that's concerning.
That's concerning. And
To,
the
like,
thing is they
like-
definitely lost time on this investigation. And if you know anything about true crime, anything about that, you know, the first first couple of hours are the most pivotal to like finding out what happened. And the thing is they lost that. They lost that time and they can't get that back. And we maybe could not have this story in front of us if they had not wasted their time. So that was on the Lind police 100%, and that was stupid. And
that probably lost their chance of finding them in the first place.
right.
Yeah.
So later that morning, the Lind police did start a search. I don't have an exact time. I know it's later that morning, but from 6:30 a.m. maybe if it was like 10 a.m. That's a lot of time. So whatever.
Yeah, a lot can happen between
Right.
those 4 hours.
Right. So the Lind police did start a search, and they found no trace of him in the town or in the outskirts, like nearby outside of it.
Did they find his car?
We'll get to that. So, they requested that the office of the I don't even know. It's Lind is the town,
Lawrence.
and then the county is spelled Lyon. Lion? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Line.
It's just very similar. Line?
Loin.
I don't know.
Loin.
Loin. Loin County.
It's definitely Loin.
So, bro, why is
Go on,
it
D&D.
on... Do not disturb, por favor. That was really
Oh,
embarrassing.
you Spanish them.
Oh, I Spanish. Mixed word. Hey, you hear
Oh,
that?
you Spanished.
Me pod... No, this... Okay.
I want to meet your madre.
Wait. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I said konnichiwa. I said pardon, my friend. I said hello, madam.
Stop. So you could say my Spanish is pretty good. I'm kind of doing those garbanzos well. Anyways.
Yeah, I literally had a conversation about garbanzo scores with David today. David, if you're watching this, shout out. Oh, Ruben wanted me to shout him out. Shout out to my homeboy Ruben.
Ruben.
Yeah. I hope you're satisfied.
Yeah, I hope you're satisfied. You will have to wait. I mean, right now we're 59 minutes into this recording. That's definitely going to cut down. But,
you know?
But yeah, so...
I, like, tied my hair in a knot.
Yeah, that...
Oh, what the hell?
Lily, that's not great. Okay.
It's okay.
My eyes itchy.
I'm gonna do it
okay.
again.
So,
keep doing it until
later that more.
tangled.
Okay.
Oh my god, remember? Never mind.
No, can we just keep talking about Mr. Brandon Swanson? Because he needs our attention. And
Brandon. Oh, Brendan.
Is it Brandon or it's Brandon? Get it right, not Brendan.
No, Brendan.
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon.
Okay.
Look.
So.
Bennett.
Okay, stop. Okay, she tied her hair in like a circle. So, okay. They requested that the office... So, okay. Let me start from the beginning of this little paragraph.
I want to start from the top. Sorry.
Lily's not locked in, one could say.
Sorry, I mean...
Tisk.
Guys, I'm so crazy. I didn't take my meds. I'm so crazy. Oh my god.
Shut up.
Do I sound like a certain somebody?
Yes.
Wait, whisper my... We're not gonna name drop, but... Okay.
I am spot on.
Alright. Let's start from the beginning of the paragraph. Later that morning,
No. I'm sorry. I need, like, mouth tape.
the viewers are not enjoying this. Guys, comment in the chat. Chat. Put it in the chat. Put a 1 if you're enjoying this. Put a 2 if you think Lily should shut up. Okay. So.
That's what Miss Mitchell told me today.
Did she actually?
No, she was like, I hear you talking every class.
Because you talk a lot.
I'm
You're a
sorry,
yapper.
I can't stop, won't stop. I just like talking.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop the beat. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, I should have done that.
Everybody.
Don't listen to your crying. Oh.
Wait, what?
I know that from Trolls.
Same. Oh.
Okay.
Princess Poppy.
Brandon, you never saw Trolls, and I think you would have liked it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like the R.I.P. Have you seen those? Like there's like R.I.P. like Emily Gilmore. You would have loved like.
Okay. Later that morning,
okay.
the link.
Just neglect me. It's okay. I'll just like cry in a corner. Me too.
I love you too.
Later that morning, the Lynn police did start a search, but they found no trace of him in the town or nearby.
Too late. I know.
They requested that the office of the Lane County Sheriff Joel Dahl assist them. Sheriff Joel Dahl's office obtained Brandon's cell phone records, which revealed Brandon, this is cray-cray, had been calling from the area of Taunton, Massachusetts, Minnesota. Taunton, Minnesota.
Oh, so he was far off.
We don't know that, so actually why are you saying that? On State Highway...
I've seen the map.
I know. On State Highway 68. So...
How far away was that from where he thought he was?
25 miles north.
Bro, is he stupid?
How did he get there?
How does
one misplace the area you're from that crazily?
I don't know. Okay, that is another factor why I think that he was drunk. Like, he might have not acted drunk, because, like, people can, like, not act drunk and still be, like, severely intoxicated.
I guess,
I
but,
think
like...
he was, and he just, like, was not, like, feeling
I know,
right.
but, like, his parents, like... Okay, I mean, this is a
spoiler
alert, but his parents said, and, I mean, your parents know you. They said, we know him when he's drunk. He was not drunk seeming, like, he did not...
And his friends as well.
His friends say, we do not think he was intoxicated. His parents say, we do not think he's intoxicated. We do not think he was inebriated. We do not think he's high, drunk, this, that.
Proof.
I know, but, like, parents know.
If I was these parents, I would crash out on the police.
No, me too.
Like, this is their child.
Me too.
This is their child.
So,
This
yes.
is their chuz.
Okay. So we've been calling from the area of Taunton, which is on. Okay, he was calling from the area of Taunton, nearby State Highway 68. Now y'all don't have a map of this. We have a map of this. I'll show you guys the map in a minute, guys. This is very far. 25 miles of kind of where he thought he wanted to be. It's just where he thought he was. This is just
like
very far
odd
off.
Behavior.
It's very odd.
That's like
so. Now that the county was involved,
doesn't add up.
and this is in the same county, now that the county was involved, they started searching in the area. The deputies did discover his car. They discovered his abandoned Chevrolet Luna in a ditch off a gravel road along the Lincoln County border, 1 mile north of State Highway 68. Now, because it was on the county border, because it's like some roads just go on county borders, because it's like a rural area, so of course that makes sense to make a road there. That meant that the office of Lincoln County Sheriff Jack Vizecki was also now in this investigation.
Jack Vizecki.
Yeah, Vizecki? I think so. Sorry. Sheriff Vizecki told the media that the Lumina, Brandon's car, was, and this is a quote, off the side of a field approach, and the vehicle was hung up. Yeah, I just said that. Sorry. He said it was it was in a sort of a sharp incline, nothing major, but enough that the car would get so hung up that the wheels are too high off the ground to get any traction. Basically,
okay, literally tell us something we didn't know.
Basically, the front went in like a ditch, and the wheels were up, so they couldn't get a traction.
I'd be mad if I was here because that's like such useless information. Like literally, that they already knew that. Like
I don't know if they know that.
He did just drive off the road. Like his tire just went in a ditch.
Yeah, and he just couldn't get out. He was a small guy. Actually, I didn't mention this. He was a small guy. He was 5'6".
5'6". That's an inch away from Jeff Buckley's height.
You know the lore.
And your dad's height.
Yeah.
I know that.
Jeff Buckley and my dad are the same height. 5'7".
I'm a
short king's rise.
I'm an inch taller than Brandon.
You're an inch taller than my dad?
No, an inch shorter than Brandon.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're 5'5". Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
And a quarter.
He's kind of short, so and kind of probably a smaller guy, so it does make sense. Now,
Lily, stop.
Lily. Sorry. So I will say, now this is crazy. They searched the car. Nothing was really out of place. Nothing amiss. Nothing was really wrong, except for one thing was pretty odd.
Ooh, what? Do tell.
Brandon Swanson's glasses, which he wore, were in the car. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, glasses, reading glasses, whatever. No. He was legally blind in his left eye. Legally blind, which means that he could not see out of his left eye, or it was so bad. Hey.
That's so surprising.
So that's not normal to leave your glass. Like, I'm not even legally blind, but I have terrible, terrible vision, viewers. We actually need to go over this. So we're
listeners.
No, I know. But the thing is we do need a fan base name. And I'll let this tangent happen. So what are we naming the fan base?
It should be something about
Lana Del Rey.
We're not even talking about her. Lana, we're disrespecting you. Lana? I said Lana.
Claro and Lana.
It should be like...
They should collab.
Claro
covered Brooklyn Baby. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a Spotify thing. Do you have Apple Music?
It should
be
Grant.
It's a Spotify. It's a Spotify.
Oh, I hate that I'm missing out on all those things.
Embarrassing.
Good times or a change. Oh, wait.
Why are you singing the Smiths?
Because I was thinking...
I love the Smiths.
Because then I was thinking of covers and
I said I love the Smiths. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us.
500
to die by your side, but a
reference?
heavenly
Wait, no, but I was thinking of covers, and I was thinking of Deftones covers.
Please stop. Take your foot off.
Of what? Oh, yeah. Actually, that's good.
I like that song better than
I
the
like it the
Smiths
original.
one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
We're so amazing.
We're like really underground Deftones, like metal listeners, like
nobody knows about Deftones.
Like we're like really like one of those girls who like go to like the Deftones music festivals with like their heavy eyeliner.
And, like nobody knows about them. Like,
that was the scent thing I was talking about. It's gourmand.
Gourmet.
No,
idiot.
No, it's not gourmet. You're slow. Gourmand.
Hey, what if I was slow? Then you would feel really, really mean.
It's like gourmand.
I just cracked my neck. Do you guys hear that?
Wait, why do you have a special?
What?
Why is it in a different font?
I don't know. Because you typed gourmet perfume.
Oh wait, it was only for that searching term.
Yeah,
maybe
it says gourmet.
It's gourmand. Okay, it's like a perfume. I don't know.
What type of perfumes do you wear? I need more red.
Guys!
Do you have any vanilla
red? Yeah, Lana listeners, can you actually like leave me a comment? Because you definitely smell good if you listen to Lana.
I have the Billie Eilish like vanilla one because it smells delicious, but I don't know if it lasts long. And like, I can't smell it at the end of the day, but I don't know if other people can. Cause like I'm getting used to it.
Watch Bianca. She has a ton. She always talks about her perfume and how much like her good stuff.
Does she like vanilla?
No, but she gets like the dupe of the Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she gets dupes and she says they're great.
I know,
I
but
trust
like,
her.
should I get the dupe of the Billie Eilish one? See if it lasts
dupes.
longer.
Yeah, try dupes. I mean dupes. Okay.
Okay, guys. Also, like, send a check mark if you think I smell like amazing.
Put check marks in the chat.
Yeah. Wait, why did I say check mark? That's like
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about right now, dude. So, like I said, nothing amiss found in his car except for his glasses that he always wore because he was legally blind in his left eye. So, might I add, that is insane, and as someone who is practically blind, I would literally never go out with my glasses. Like, that is genuinely, like...
Yeah, maybe they fell off.
Like, but he was out. Oh, yeah, he was like, out, and he had been walking for at least 10, 20 minutes.
And he was on his phone and stuff.
So...
Oh, yeah, wait, how did he even dial if he couldn't see?
I mean, we don't know. These are the things that we don't know. Another thing.
Maybe he was like held hostage.
Okay, well,
It
let's
was,
not
like,
get
forced...
so ahead of ourselves.
No, because like think about it. If he like thought he like if he said he drove like 25 miles away from where he actually was, someone probably was telling him to say this, telling him
why
to like
say
call...
oh shit?
No, just let me finish. And he was like call he like the guy who like or the person who kidnapped him was like call your parents and tell them that you're over here, and so and that you like you need help, send them over to that area, but we're not there anyway. And then he like probably took off his glasses and he was like, and then something like I don't know, something probably like provoked like the inappropriate reaction out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he got kidnapped.
Okay.
Guys.
Well, let's keep chatting it up.
Makes sense.
Ruby,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we know anything? What was the area that he ended up actually being in?
So again, that area of around Taunton near it was State Highway.
Do we know if
68.
there was anything like suspicious about that area, or if there's
Not really.
been anything?
All we know is that there is just farmland. It's very rural farmland. It's just farms. There were some abandoned farms, and there were some. Later, we'll find that there were some farmers who were asked, "Can we search your property?" And they said no.
Do you think there was squatters in that area?
There could have been squatters in that area, like
'Cause
people
in
who
the
like.
abandoned
I know what
farms?
freaking squatters are. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, really, anything's on the table, and we're gonna
think
have a
that he
section
got
for the theories in a minute, so you guys can share your theories in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you some commonly thought theories. So.
He's also like 5'6", so it's like easy
7.
to like.
But yeah.
5'7"?
I said 5'7".
You said 5'6".
No, I said 5'7".
Oh well, then he's Jeff Buckley's height and my dad's height.
Oh well, no,
You
maybe he was
said
5'6".
5'6"?
No, he
You
was
said-
5'6". Sorry, guys, he was 5'6". Yeah. You confused me with all the Jeff Buckley talk. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh, never mind. I can't make this reference until it comes in.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So-
that is an ugly face.
They.
Look
Okay.
at me. Oh,
They
disgusting, ugly pig.
So.
I go through every
no,
day.
that was your words completely.
So.
Just
So
don't
what?
say
Okay, there was
perhaps.
nothing found amiss in the car, like I said, besides the glasses. That's very odd. Now,
Yeah.
there were no tracks, footsteps, car tracks, anything that could have led to where they thought Brandon might have been walking, because it's a rural road, and also, it was found, and this is something that could have really changed if the police had done their jobs right away. That morning, I don't know exactly
Police,
what it's
am I
called.
right?
I can't find exactly what it's called, but there's like because it was like a gravelly road, there was a thing that like comes and cleans that road every now and then.
Oh,
and that morning they did it.
A grain elevator.
So they basically, if there were any trail marks, footsteps, any like
Oh, they got cleaned off.
any tracks from
Oh, so
cars,
you can't
anything,
find any
there was cleaned off.
evidence.
You couldn't know which direction he went in.
Oh.
What there is
That's probably why the kidnapper chose that specific road, bro.
maybe, but how
Like,
would
literally
they
think
know?
about it.
But how would they know that it would get cleaned the next
Yeah, and
day?
how
Like,
would
we
they
really
know
don't.
if
You're a kidnapper. You research these schedules.
Okay.
Well, how would he know that he was gonna be there?
Any
but-
human that would be there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he'd,
guess.
like, just
I don't know.
pick up
Well,
anybody.
you guys, we're gonna talk about our theories in a little bit. We're gonna have a theory designated section.
I can't wait. Oh my god.
So we don't know which direction he started walking in. He did
Please
say
stop.
he remembers hearing
Please stop.
running water.
Who?
Brendan, when he was walking, he remember his parents remember his okay.
Oh,
Let me rephrase that. His parents remember him saying he heard running water. He was seeing white picket fences.
Oh.
White picket
Like-
chemtrail. Wait. How's it go? She like changed the lyric to. No. Washing my hair, doing kids under chemtrails and country club. But there's one where she goes like white picket chemtrails and country club.
I don't know. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
Whatever.
If you're a Lana fan,
You know, you know.
you know. Okay. So. In the laundry, late night TV. I want you on me like when we were kids under chemtrails and country clubs. Okay, we need to lock in.
Don't give up. Guys, whoa. What are
Okay.
you trying to get into?
So, his cell phone call had been routed through a tower at the intersection of County Routes 3 and 10 near Minneota, another small town in the area. Minneota, Minnesota. Minneota, Minnesota. Minneota, Minnesota. Minneota,
Remember Baby Yoda?
Do I remember Baby Yoda?
Yes.
Baby Yoda is still around.
No, but do you remember when everyone was obsessed with Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
I had a Baby Yoda birthday party.
I had a
when I was 10.
a Baby Yoda Squishmallow.
10? You're 14.
Almost 15.
No.
In 3 months. Or 2 months.
That's not almost.
It's not
months.
almost.
2 months? That's close.
It's not almost unless it's like weeks.
2
I'd
months
say.
is so close.
Guys.
I'm so close.
Okay.
Okay, let's...
Alright. So, they had... Yeah, so his cell phone call had been routed through a tower at the intersection of County Roads 3 and 10 near Minneota, which is another town along the Highway 68. By May 15th, the call had been determined to have come within a 5-mile radius of the tower, so searchers were concentrating their efforts there. Since part of the circle also included Yellow Medicine County, another one of these small counties to the north.
Yellow Medicine? Wait, that sounds like something...
Yellow Medicine County, because there's the Yellow Medicine River. Lock in. Remember I said he heard rushing water? That'll come back. Segue. We're not segueing yet, but that will come back.
Wait, Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Disappearing eggs. That was
We're better
funny.
investigators than the
Horrible.
police.
That was actually
I'm literally getting this from
horrible
Wikipedia,
joke.
so...
We actually looked at all of the evidence and created this whole thing by
Yeah,
ourselves.
we like have a spreadsheet and like a...
Yeah.
We have like one of those things where you like pin all the ideas together.
Oh my god, with the red thread?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Sheen keeps blowing me up. Like, I know.
She like stopped
Wait,
blowing on my
actually,
phone.
I want to check
like...
out the tariffs.
No, can you not check out the tariffs right now? Can you not? No,
I'm
no.
not. I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
no. Can you get off your phone then?
I'm not. I'm not on my
Okay,
phone.
we need like energy drinks to stay like
Lily,
alive.
you
We're
just
being
tried to
really
click on TikTok. I saw that.
No, I tried to click on Shein. I thought TikTok was Shein. Give me my phone. Stop! Ah!
It's like Alex Consani.
I think she's addicted to her phone.
No, I'm just looking.
Oh,
I'm gonna lock your phone. I'm
she
gonna lock
sounded
your phone.
She sounded like Alice Consani in that one interview with the. When she was like saying she was an alien and that she pooped herself.
She didn't say you pooped yourself.
Yes, she did. She said
I don't
shit
remember
herself.
She
Sorry.
has no-
Hey, BBC inappropriate language. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
You already said it. You can't trigger warm to me. You already said.
Ah!
I pulled my hair and it really hurts.
Whose fault is that?
Mine.
Stop complaining.
I'm sorry.
Get your foot off my knee.
There's
Okay.
no tariffs on
Disgusting
Shein, by the
pig.
way.
They're
Yeah.
definitely. You're so dumb. It's not on companies. It's on countries.
Where does Shein Where did...
China.
Exactly, you
But
idiot!
there's already tariffs on China, just not Shein. You're slow.
No, there's tariffs from the products that get shipped from China. Where do the products get shipped from? From China. Therefore, the products that we are buying from China
Will be tariffed.
Will be tariffed.
We know.
So the Shein products will be freaking tariffed, you freaking idiot!
Guys, can you tell that we are so low energy and so like done with each other and like all like? But can you tell? Can you tell? Like we're slipping with our words too. Like we're not giving a BBC PG. So, cell tower. Yes. Rooted. New county involved. Yellow Medicine
Please stop
County.
putting your feet on me.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm like unconscious.
So Sheriff Dahl from I think that's from Lynn County. Yes. Noted that the area
Lynn or Lind?
Lynn County.
Thanks for
Line County, whatever. I don't know.
Lion.
Dahl. Sheriff Dahl. Sheriff Dahl, help me, please.
Sheriff Dahl.
Sheriff Dahl, SOS.
Noted that from
No.
the area. Lily, you're gonna love this. Sheriff Dahl noted that from the area, a red light atop
A red
a
light.
Taunton grain elevator.
Great elevator! Oh my god!
She said it right this time.
What the hell? I stomped on a plate and a light went on.
No, it didn't.
No, look at that light. I have magical powers.
What light?
That light was not on until I stomped on the plate.
What
Oh my god, guys, I'm a
freaking
witch.
light?
There's no
I'm
light.
the light under the freaking cabinet.
There's no
Idiot.
light.
Yes, there is.
There's no light in my house under there.
But
It's motion sensor, stupid. You just motion sensed it.
I think I'm a witch.
Ruby,
Ruby,
get
get
back! Maybe this actually will be interesting because we're like getting so mad at each other. Wait, can we feed into our angst?
No, you guys just get mad at me.
Because you're
Okay,
playing on
get
the
over here!
Just stay
Now.
still. Sit
Do
down.
you actually have like autism?
No, I'm the one that.
Do you have ADHD? Do you need medicine?
No, I think she was just
I'm
sleeping.
tired of you guys.
You didn't even get the grain elevator. Like,
Yeah, we screamed. Do you want to say it again? Do you want to mess it up this time to make it more funny? Go ahead.
We need to get this over with. Dawn noted that from the area, a red light atop a Taunton grain elevator. Whoa!
Ah!
It's a joke from the
I'm your biggest
OG
fan of
podcast.
Grain elevator.
Could be
Send
seen.
the elevator for free. In exchange, I will send you grain.
Okay, he thought that it was possible that the red light Brandon had seen from the grain elevator had led him to believe Lind was within walking distance. Guys.
He's distracting things.
No, I'm not. Lily, be quiet and listen to Bennett talk.
Sorry.
I'm actually gonna cry.
If you cry, it's okay. It'll
I
make
like
the
don't
podcast
cry. I
more
like
real.
never cry.
I cried yesterday.
Queen never cry.
No, I actually have a
Ruby
queen
cries
here.
like on the daily.
I like cry like maybe like once a month.
That's not true, Lily.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
When
is.
have I ever told you I cried?
Literally every morning you're like, yeah. Well, I was crying last night. I came with an epiphany.
I had a
All
premonition.
that type of stuff.
Okay, so, grain elevator.
There was a red light.
No, joke.
There was a red light on a grain elevator.
Oh my god.
Now the
Wait,
sheriff
wait,
thought-
what is a grain
What was
elevator?
the red light on?
Guys, what is a...
A grain elevator is a freaking grain elevator, you idiot.
Hey
It's an
Ruby.
elevator made
Hey
out of
Ruby. Hey
grain.
Ruby. Hey Ruby. Hey Ruby. Hey Ruby.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's an elevator that carries.
Hey Ruby. Hey Ruby. Hey Ruby.
Hey Ruby.
A grain elevator or grain terminal is a facility designed to stockpile or store grain. In the grain trade, the term grain elevator also describes a tower containing a bucket elevator or a pneumatic conveyor, which scoops up grain from a lower level and deposits it into a silo.
Where the bloody hell is my
Okay.
phone?
I have it over here so that
Oh,
you won't
okay.
go on
Okay, I thought I just.
it. Wouldn't
That
we
weird.
hear the train sound if you got a notification? Okay. So-
What was that?
Red light on a grain elevator. We now know what a grain elevator is. Now, Sheriff Dahl noted that he thought it was possible that the red light on that grain elevator Brandon had seen could have led him to believe that Lind was within walking distance. He could have maybe saw that grain elevator, thought that's the town. So, that's interesting. Ground searches were being complimented. How we're being complimented by a
You're
fly
so dyslexic.
with a fly
I'm
dysgraphic.
no, I'm dyslexic.
Okay. With a flyover by an aerial team, so like helicopters, planes, basically looking for him, looking for any signs. Search dogs were also brought in from the Twin Cities, the two main cities of Minnesota, St. Paul and Minneapolis.
Hours.
St. Paul's. We just had a volleyball game.
Yeah,
I
we
said
dominated
I said
them.
volleyball
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, we literally we ate them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't win a single set. We had 3.
Yeah, we were so
Okay.
The last one was a pity set.
Now,
Go
a
ahead.
term of bloodhounds was a team of bloodhounds from nearby Cogden County, South Dakota, I guess,
South Dakota.
picked up a 3-mile scent trail. So this is interesting. They picked up a 3-mile scent trail that largely followed the field roads west-northwest to an abandoned farm, then along the Yellow Medicine River from Yellow Medicine County to a point where it appeared to enter the stream. Brandon had mentioned passing fences and hearing nearby running water.
What
His
if
father recalled.
Brandon fell inside the Medicine River, and that's why he said
No
That's one of the-
theories until later.
No theories until later.
That's just how my brain works.
Well, yeah, you do have
Yes,
Maybe you should
dyslexia.
stop talking.
Maybe
On
you
the-
should start talking.
Okay, on the theory that Brandon... Oh, wait. Okay, so, because there was a theory that he might have drowned, boats from the State Department of Natural Resources were deployed along the river and gates were installed. In some areas in Lincoln County, the water had been 10 feet deep on the morning of the disappearance,
10 feet deep.
and then had fluctuated down and up since then.
Oh, so he could have definitely, like, sunk, because he's only 5'6".
Okay, wwhy are we, like, short-shaming him?
I know.
Because he's short. Why would
Just
he?
because he's 5'6" doesn't mean he can't be a good swimmer.
Yeah, and he, like, wasn't,
And
like...
he wouldn't just drown.
He was also blind.
Why would he go into the water?
He fell.
Oh, y'all want to see a photo of him? I don't think I showed you.
Oh, yeah, I want to see. Oh, you did show me. He looked like you.
Hear me
Ew, what?
No,
Kinda-
he's kind of-
I kinda am.
He
Yeah.
kind of looks like you,
No, he doesn't.
Bennett. I think you're just, like, really vain and, like, love yourself.
I don't agree at all. We have different eyebrows, totally. We have a different smile.
You guys could be related. I wouldn't be surprised if you said that was your brother.
Great, okay.
What if that is Bennett?
I do have an egg
God.
donor.
What
Conspiracy,
if, wait,
Brandon.
substance? The substance? What if, like, you're him? What if he died and you like, got, like, you're
Okay,
him?
guys. It's not how the substance even works.
Well, I know, but, like, what if it was like that?
So, deputies also walked the river's banks and horses and all-terrain vehicles were deployed in the surrounding area. However, Sheriff Dahl ruled out a more organized, extensive ground search. Why did you rule out a more organized, extensive ground search, Sheriff Dahl? I think you kind of flopped on that one.
He's kind of suspicious. Sussy.
Sussy, Baka?
Wait, what if he's the one who kidnapped and pushed him in the river?
And he needed that extra day.
Need that extra day. Hey, need that extra day. Hey, need that extra day. Hey, need that extra day.
Finally, you guys are matching me. Oh. Do you hear this right now?
Go!
It's giving monkey
Toss!
It's giving monkey box.
So, Sheriff Dahl ruled out a more organized, extensive ground search. Now, why did you do that?
Because he killed
Now,
him.
why would you freaking do that?
Because he killed him.
Okay. Later searches.
They killed the body.
Okay, after the original search found no sign of Swanson, most efforts were discontinued. Sheriff Vizecki, however, continued to walk the 2 miles of the Yellow Medicine River in that area every day for 30 days. He was locked in!
He was locked
These
in.
poor parents.
I know, this was actually a release, like, we're not talking about the parents enough. This is really sad. And imagine your kid is like, you heard oh shit and you know nothing
And they
else.
just say, like, oh, yeah, we're just not going to do an extensive search.
Yeah, like, we're not gonna just, like, we're gonna waste, like, a few hours in our morning. Maybe eat
I
some
was your
donuts and
parents,
coffee.
I would, like, never stop looking for him. I would
Oh,
just,
they
like,
don't. We'll get into that.
I would just, like, keep, like, driving around and, like,
Yeah.
trying to find as much evidence as I could.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Ruby,
Actually, on that topic, this... Wait, on that topic...
Finally, a
on that
successful
topic
segue.
of never stopping looking at him, the Swansons left their porch light on... The Swansons left their porch light on all night, every night, as a symbol of their hope that Brandon would eventually return or be found, and they still do that.
Oh my god.
So they keep their little porch light on every night so that he's...
Why'd you say little? That's really sad.
It's probably not a big porch light.
I know, but when you say little, it makes it... Never mind.
This little light of mine, I'm
Gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, hey, hey, I'm gonna let it shine, hey, hey, this little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine.
This little light of mine.
It's my light.
I'm gonna let it shine.
And it's shining.
Let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine.
Get off.
Like rock, give it a stack.
More, because I know I got banned.
Copyright!
Gosh.
Okay,
I
we
still
already
get money
played
on
Fetty
my
Wap
end.
5 times. Copyright is out the door.
I like how you say we, but it was literally just little.
The name of the podcast is already copyrighted. Actually, it probably isn't.
No, we
But the album
created
cover
that.
is.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Shimmy, shimmy, right. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, give me high. Love me if you love or not. You can be my life. Jimmy only love me when they wanna get high.
Jimmy only love me when they wanna get high.
Jimmy
You only love me when they wanna get high. Your mom called, I told her you're at bedtime.
Guys, the inappropriate language.
Okay, this is literally a Lana Del Rey podcast.
Yeah, literally. Lana Del Rey, like, there's, like, some mature content, and you're just gonna have to deal with
No,
all
Yeah.
it's a BPC podcast. Yes, British
We're losing our mind. We're losing our minds. Help me. Blink twice.
You guys are making me nauseous.
Oh my god. Wait, at the beginning, should I edit it so that we have, like, different, like, parts that's, like, later on the episode? And then I have this little light of mine. Hey, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, okay. So,
That's funny.
now they did search again later that fall after fields planted shortly after the disappearance had been harvested, because, again, farms. Dogs on those searches continue to follow scents of human remains on the area northwest of Porter, another town, that had not been searched earlier. Efforts picked up again in the spring after snow melted but before planting, a cycle that continued until 2011. By that time, 122 square miles had been searched. By 2010, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension took over as lead agency on this case. It set up a tip line. By 2015... Can you guys lock in?
We're both crying right now. Stop touching my face. I'm gonna break out.
Okay. By 2015, 90 leads had been reported through that tip line. By that point, when official searches returned, the area of interest had moved towards Mud Creek, a tributary of the Yellow Medicine north and northwest of Porter, that aforementioned town. So really, they did keep looking. They didn't lock in as much as they should have without those non-extensive searches and that waiting on time. And I don't like how they didn't lock in. I mean, we're not locking in, but we're like little kids.
I'm a little bit.
We're more locked in than they were.
Yeah, actually,
Honestly,
we kind of are.
Real.
But they kept searching 122 square miles, but nothing found. All right. Let's get into some theories. Yes!
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment the whole
we know.
podcast.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yard
Let me start with the commonly thought theories, and then you guys can get into your personal theories, okay?
I just cracked on my toes.
Okay. Okay.
You live in my dream state. I stay in reality.
Okay, guys.
You know who that reminds me of?
I know.
Who?
I was thinking
Who?
that.
Do you think I'm pretty? Do you make me feel like cheating? I'm like, no, I was really good. Oh, I think that I found
Okay, guys, we're
myself
taking
a
a break, so
cheerleader.
you don't have to
She
keep...
is always right there when I need her.
Oh, I think
That I found myself a cheerleader. What?
You never cry.
Yeah, no, Mama, you big for big for
But it's crying.
I thought you'd never cry.
Oh, but I'm really stressed out right now because why are we not funny?
Me and Lily were crying.
Why are
I was
we not-
crying. She was putting her feet on me, and I couldn't
Why
get
are
her
we
to
not
stop. And she
funny?
was crying. She thought
Why
it
are
was
we not
funny.
funny? Why are we not funny? Why are we not funny? Why are we not
My
funny?
stomach
It
hurts.
was so much funnier the first time.
But
We were so natural and funny the first time.
Should we start over?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
We're literally 95 minutes into this.
Guys, look how big my butt is.
wow.
I'm keeping us all in.
Chungus.
What? It's on?
Yeah.
Chungus.
Oh.
Chungus among us.
You're not-
Big
this is the name of the
Chungus
unit, right?
is among us. Ah!
Sorry.
Bite me, you cannibal. Have you seen Bones and All? That's when
That
Tim.
sounds
It's,
like-
it's it's a movie with Timothy Chalamet and this other girl.
Oh, so it is.
No, they fall in love, and well, they're both cannibals, and they
What?
are in this like little community of cannibals,
That was
and
not comfortable.
they all like one of the the girl like ate her friend's finger, and anyway, but they're cannibals, and they
Stop.
find each other and they fall in love, and at the end of the movie, it's really sad, and like Timothy Chalamet is like, eat me, bones and all, confess your love, eat me, bones and all.
Okay,
And
so
they-
why is Timothy Chalamet always when we said first, eat
And then
me,
she
bones and
eats-
all,
then- then she
and then the
eats
second one is call me by your name.
And he freaks a peach.
That's disgusting.
I love how Ella brought that back to Guatemala.
That is
Creek.
funny. That was
So
a crazy
funny.
laugh, Lily. Didn't tell me
Oh yeah, what's his name? People were asking me about Call Me By Your Name.
Wait. The actor who plays the not Timothy Chalamet but his lover in it,
The man?
Yeah,
the man,
yeah.
he has cannibal accusations against him.
Is he actually?
He's what?
He was like canceled because he had
Why?
cannibal accusations.
Wait,
What
but
the
what?
Because
what
some
was
like
the evidence?
Instagram DMs leaked where he was like, "I want to eat you, baby," or something.
That
That was
eating
probably
out.
just like freaky.
No, but it was weird. Look it up.
Oh my god, actually?
Yeah, it was really weird.
No, whoa. Honestly, I never liked him. I thought he
feel
was
like-
like way much older than Timothy.
Well, that's
Call
the
Me By Your Name.
point.
I know, but it's just like,
17 and
it's like
26 is the point.
1738.
I
As a
haven't.
I
I haven't watched Call Me By Your Name or Saltburn, but I have like when I think of them, I feel like they're similar.
It fell in the Pringles! Ruby, pick it up. Okay, we're done with our break. We're done with our break. We need to lock it. We need to lock it. It's 7:50.
Stop! I'm so nauseous. Stop!
Ow! I'm at the deep end.
Watch as I dive in. I'll never leave the ground.
Straight to the
surface where it can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. Your voice has turned on the lights.
the
Shallow. Did it on accident.
You got out of the shot. Go down.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay, 3, 2, 1, silence.
wear green if you think we're...
Silence! Theories! We become closer, let's lock in for theories. After theories, we just gotta say bye-bye. After theories, we got theories and Brandon's law, and then we're gonna go bye-bye.
That reminds me of the... Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
From Living Legend. Lesbian.
Okay. Hey!
Lesbian. She's a lesbian. Did you see this right now? A lesbian behavior.
Alright. Okay, actually, can we do theories?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm like can you say magnetic? Charismatic?
Okay, guys, it's actually time for theories. Can we do
you
it?
say 3?
Shut up!
3.
21.
21.
21.
Theories.
21.
21.
Ew,
Never mind. I can't name drop.
Guys, do the freaking theory.
Okay, time for theories, actually.
It's just you guys. I'm not part of this.
What if I kept this entire thing?
Meow, 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 meow.
What would the listeners think?
They would think we're really
They would get bored of it,
stupid.
and then this is like longer than Masterworks night is.
Oh,
No, it's not, but
I'm not taking placement tests on that day.
me too.
I'm not taking
You
any
don't
placement
have to.
tests because I scored.
I'm doing a Spanish placement test.
Did you get over a 90 on your math? I don't know what I got.
I did.
I scored really good on my HSBT.
I don't know.
Like,
Okay,
really
guys.
good. I'm a little scholar.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking.
You like you like.
It's time for theories. Theories.
Wait, I'm looking whistling.
Theories.
Wait, do that thing. No, do the loud cat calling whistle.
I can't do it.
That's it.
No, you do the. Yeah, like that.
Okay. I hear the birds and a summer breeze. I am a...
Get your feet off me!
Okay. Theories. Okay. We actually have to do... Guys, we have probably 10 more minutes left if we lock in.
Let's do it.
Theories. The most... Now.
You and that Pringles.
Okay. The trail followed by one of the dogs went to the yellow medicine, and despite her son's last words, Annette Swanson, his mother, does not think he drowned there. Mother's intuition. After following the scent to the water, that dog continued up across the other side of the river, along the riverbank to a different gravel road, where it continued north towards the Yellow Medicine County line and ended. That's odd. It crossed the river, went across the river, went down the riverbank to a random other gravel road, went and then stopped abruptly. That is odd.
The car?
The yellow dog scent. The yellow dog. The dog that smelled something.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I was confused.
Now.
Oh, stupid! Get a little.
Okay.
It just stopped.
His mother, Annette Swanson, says there really is
Yeah,
nothing to
scent.
indicate that he is in the river. She told
No,
CNN.
if the scent stopped, that just makes more sense that the guy fell into the river.
No, it
He,
didn't stop at the river.
Okay,
No,
hold up.
no.
No.
This isn't time for your theories.
Because he tripped over whatever and then fell inside the river and just
But then explain how it went in the river, out the river, on the other side, down the riverbank to a different road, then stopped abruptly in the middle of that road.
I don't know. I think the dogs were just wrong.
Well, dogs aren't really wrong when they smell like that.
Dogs
So.
could be wrong. Literally.
And again,
Not the
they
highly
said.
trained ones. It's very unlikely.
And again, that they maintain that he did not seem drunk, even though he drank alcohol.
I severely disagree.
Now, if Swanson, other theories include
Swanson.
he could have intentionally disappeared. His parents do not believe he would have done that, and no one really intentionally disappears. So, now they also cannot rule out foul play. Foul play includes kidnapping, murder, alright?
Kidnapping Buffalo 66 reference?
Now, Sheriff Izeki said they cannot rule out foul play play, and they said there isn't much evidence of it, but someone could have been in the shadows, and they could have gotten him that way.
In the shadows.
Some other theories is that. Let me just say some other theories. There's a theory that there's a theory that he drowned. There's the he drowned. There's the theory that he was murdered, kidnapped,
so you
whatever.
don't like when I don't talk. We don't like when I talk either. Please.
Let me finish the known theories. There's a theory that he fell in the river, got out, and died of hypothermia. There's a theory that he got
hypothermia at my camp.
There's a theory that he got in the river, got out of the hypothermia. Someone found him, kidnapped him that way. There's a theory that he got hypothermia. He crawled in something. There are these boxes on farms that grow a lot of grain and stuff. And there's boxes, and there's a theory that maybe he went in one of the boxes because apparently a dog went to one of those boxes, sniffed around, and left. So there's a theory.
Cut him up in that box.
Well, there's a theory that he could have. There's like boxes that store stuff, and that he could have still died from hypothermia there. There's also a lot of these farms. These owners said, "No, you cannot search my property," and a lot of the farms are abandoned in the area too. Now, there's also theories that he could have died in the crop fields, and then the next day, some farms, and just this is routine, and it was reported that even the next day, some farms did this, but farms do this all the time. They cut the crop with a large tractor or a sort of a thing that has things that can cut, meaning he could have gone under that, gotten cut up, and they wouldn't have known. Or maybe they did know, they just wanted to cover themselves up. But either or, those are the main theories. That he drowned, he was kidnapped, he got hypothermia, but he was able to get out. He found the water, he was able to get out, but he died of hypothermia, or that he was hurt after he found the river. There's so many theories. But now I want you to go into your favorite part. Your guys' theories! Alright.
I have a question.
Yes, Ruby. What is your question?
How deep was this river?
Well, it said that in some areas, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living it.
How deep is the river?
Well, it depends on the area. As you know, rivers do fluctuate. They also fluctuate during the time of the day. They fluctuate during different areas. Some parts of the river were as deep as 10 feet. Some were a lot less. There was also droughts during that season. There's many factors that believe that it could have been as much as 10 feet to as little as practically nothing.
And currents?
Concurrents?
Were there strong currents?
I do not know that information currently.
Rivers move fast.
Rivers do a lot of the time move fairly fast, but not all.
I got swept away by a current once.
I was white river rafting, and it was the scariest moment of my life.
Get your hands off your tits.
Okay.
My pits.
Now, do you guys have any theories?
Your tits!
Lily, what do you think happened?
I'm glad you asked that, Bennett. I think
Can you speak closer to the microphone? Now you're far away.
I think he was just being stupid and drunk, and I think because he also had there are a number of factors why this could have happened. He was either just like off of it, he was just tired, he could have been intoxicated, he could have he had no glasses on. I think he tripped over a root of a tree or something and fell into the river. And got carried up and eventually just drowned because of the currents. That is my strongest theory. Also, then he's exactly like Jeff Buckley.
My God. What about you?
Did Jeff Buckley drown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby, do you have any other theories?
Well, I think it's very, very odd that he left his glasses in the car.
That
I
is
think that
really odd.
Maybe I'm very curious about. That wasn't a fart. I promise. It was the
no
paper.
one thought it was a fart.
It was a mamba.
It sounded like a fart.
I didn't hear a fart sound.
It's because you just are a fart sound.
I think that shit. Trigger warning. But why would he say that? He was still near his car, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or was he? Had he already started walking?
He'd
when
already
he said
started walking for a couple minutes. We don't know how far he'd gone though.
Okay.
He tripped.
I mean, how did they find his phone?
Because it fell into the river with him. That's why the
that's
call
what
went silent.
That's
why the call went silent. Because the phone just
if
went
a
out.
phone went in a river, you
No, it would just go out. It wouldn't work anymore.
No, but for a second you hear gurgle gurgle.
I don't think so.
Gurgle.
I think maybe you'd hear a splash and then it would go out.
Yeah,
but
you would at least hear a splash. Also, his parents do think that it was not drowning.
And I think that you would hear him fall into the water as well.
And you would hear scream. You don't
Or maybe he just left his phone. He was like, oh shit, he tripped and dropped his phone.
Tumble.
You would hear that. You would hear it hit the ground.
Hear something
Okay, well, maybe his phone was really
and
bad
if
quality.
he tripped, he would get up.
If he tripped into the river?
Oh, if you trip into the river, then you hear him splash. That's the weird thing. Like, the phone is tripping me out.
Really bad quality.
Yeah, it is a 2008
it was
phone.
2007. And
Eight.
It was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, you said
8. He graduated 2007.
That's when my brother was born.
How deep
BT
is
dubs.
deep?
That's interesting, because we talked about May 31st, and then we talked about...
Oh my god, what if your brother's the one who kidnapped him?
What if my brother is him?
Reincarnated, because that's the year he died. Oh my god.
He died in 2008.
Exactly.
Well, we don't even know that
He was born
So
in
your
2007.
brother came
Technically,
back.
we don't know that he's dead.
Bro,
Yeah, we don't.
Your brother is Brandon Swanson.
So, any more theories you want to mention?
That Ruby's brother is Brandon
Before we move
Swanson.
into the last segment, Brandon's Law, and then we move into the last segments of saying adios,
Brandon.
amigos. Do you have any more theories? All
Do
right.
you have any theories?
You know, knowing all the things I do about this case, I honestly don't. I think that the more I learn, the more I'm conflicted. I think there's a strong possibility he was kidnapped, but I also think there's a strong possibility he fell in the river. We really don't know. And that's the interesting about this case, is that we don't know. We don't have enough information. There is just, it's really interesting to me that just we won't know. And I don't know if we ever will know. Maybe we will. And I hope for the parents' sake that we do learn something one day. But I don't know. So that is the thing that interests me the most, is that I don't know, and so I can't say with any confidence that I have any theories. I think there's a total possibility he drowned. I think there's a total possibility he got hypothermia. I think there's a total possibility he got kidnapped. I really can't rule anything out, just like the cops said that they can't rule anything out publicly, at least. So that's my theory.
Wait, how'd they look at the phone records?
I mean, you could just get that. Like,
Okay.
like anyone can get your phone records.
That's
the cops
just-
right now could get your phone records and, like, see where you were calling from.
That's the stupid thing about how they waited a day, because maybe the phone would have still been there, and like they could have had something,
Right.
maybe past
Mm-hmm.
things.
That's a little sussy. I feel like one of the police people maybe have done that. Like,
No, we're not conspiring.
okay, you said to tell me my theories, and I'm telling you my theories. Literally,
Hashtag science class
Let me
conspiracy
freaking
theories.
live. Oh my god.
Actually, okay.
No.
Okay, anyways, let's talk about Swanson's Law.
Brandon's Law.
Idiot.
Wait, Joe Swanson? Joe and Bonnie Swanson from Family Guy? Do you guys like Family Guy?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Me
not
and
call
Peter
Spider-Man?
take go to the aquarium.
Peter, the horse is here.
Peter, the
Peter.
horse is here.
Peter.
Peter Malark. From Hunger Games.
Peter.
Oh my god!
She
She
looks
just did a
so
full
ugly.
exorcist. Okay, guys, please can we do Swanson's Law? It's been 10 minutes. It's so long.
Brandon's Law!
Shut up! He's both. He's both. He's both. He's both.
No, but the law isn't both, you freaking idiot. Living idiot.
We're crashing out so late. Echo time! Echo chamber. Ooh.
Wait, isn't an echo chamber like where you keep cars? Guys, stop burping.
No, I don't know how to. Girls don't burp.
She just burped.
Ew.
Wait, I'm gonna mute really quick. Okay, guys, we're actually not locked in, and this is.
Never mind.
Are you gonna burp? Were you gonna toot? Ooh.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Oh, stop! You're gonna break it. We're gonna return these.
That
Because my mom doesn't really want to go.
Okay, please, Brandon's
I have
Brandon's Law.
Who doesn't want a microphone? Okay, tell me about freaking Brandon's Law.
Hey guys, now we're gonna talk about Brandon's Law. If you don't know what Brandon's Law is, you're gonna get known.
Hashtag get known. Hashtag only know if you know. Only if you know, you know, you know.
Hashtag when you know, you know. Hashtag Lana's a vinyl.
Hashtag Margaret. Hashtag Margaret Quayle. Hashtag the substance. Hashtag why did she lose that Oscar?
Hashtag they don't know it.
Hashtag do you think Honora should have won over the substance? Hashtag what do you guys think in the comments?
They don't know, we know they know.
When you know, you know. Hashtag 515. Hashtag my name is Sam. I play with dolls.
My name is Sam.
I play with dolls. I do dolls. Sing. Sing my play. Wait, stop.
Sing.
Okay, so you guys, we are 113 minutes. In 2 hours is 120 minutes, so we're pretty much doing this for 2 hours. So let's... 808. Isn't that a song? 808? Is that 808? Or is it 303? It's 303.
505.
I'm going
Back to 505.
5.
If it's 7-hour drive or a 45-minute
drive.
My imagination
What
waits.
if I
Brandon's Law.
Okay. Actually, can you Brandon's Law? Because we need to wrap up.
Wait.
Sorry, I think we're all...
Gonna be in the morning, gonna have another night. You started to go.
It's still an echo. That'll be the most overstimulating ever.
Can you guys tell we're actually like not doing well anymore mentally? We're so bad. Brandon's Law. Okay. After the searches, Annette Swanson was still stuck by the initial response of the Lynn police that her son had a right to be missing when she told them how old he was and that he was
That is
missing.
some disgusting stuff to say.
I'm his mother, and I knew something was horribly wrong, she recalled later. She and
I'm
Brian...
Mother, I think it's gonna be a boy.
They're Minnesota! So, she and Brian began lobbying for changes in state law that would require an investigation into the case of a missing adult to begin as soon as it was reported, much as was already required for the cases of possibly abducted children. Annette met with Marty Seifert. No, Annette Seifert, minority leader of the State House of Representatives. He's a Republican, so I'm okay with disrespecting him. Seifert! You probably smell like farts.
smell like seafood.
And I can see your farts are so dense.
Okay. Now, this man, okay, we're actually like disrespectful. His man, this man he was the minority leader of the State House of Representatives, and his district included Marshall. So in a local restaurant, the two talked about the problems she'd experienced with the police when she reported her son missing. She knew if it wouldn't help in her son's case, but it would help others in the future, he recalled later. Stifart introduced a bill called Brandon's Law that would make the required change by amending the law governing the state's existing missing child program to change the word from child to person. He recalled considerable resistance at first from the state's law.
By the way, future Bennett, please edit what I just said out.
What did you say? Okay, let me start from the beginning of the paragraph lock-in. Minority leader Stifart introduced a bill called Brandon's Law that would make the required changes by amending...
Do you think Gwen Stefani's a Trumpy?
She is. By governing the state's... She's like a Christian. She's always been. I watched a video about how she's always kind of been conservative, and she always like her feminist and how her feminist like image was always kind of made up to get attention. Now, if you go to her interviews from like 2005, she still says like, I just want to have 14 kids and like live with my husband and serve him. She literally said that. Like,
okay, but that doesn't mean you're a Trumpy. That's just like a personal choice.
Right, but like the way she would say it, and she would like also like her whole like do you know about her racist like Japanese like background dancers who would never speak and they like were super like racist and like it was crazy.
Oh, what the heck?
No, she's definitely there's always been warning signs, people just ignored it. Stop shaking your flat.
It's actually a fat.
Okay. Yeah,
guys, stop. Go.
Okay, so Seifert introduced a bill called Brandon's Law that would make the required change by amending the law governing the state's existing missing child program to change the word from child to person. In simple people terms, that means that basically it would mean that when a child is reported missing, that police have to investigate right away. But when a normal person wasn't, they could wait as long as they wanted.
But he's not a child.
I know, so they made it so that.
He's literally 19.
So they made it so that anyone
like
who is
dumbest life.
Lily. They made it so that anybody reported missing, child or adult, had to be investigated right away. So,
like
this law, after a lot of resistance, from the law, it finally got passed. Now, it passed, and Governor signed it into law. Now, the Swansons and their daughter, Jamini, it's Jamine. How do you say that? Janine,
you idiot!
It has an M.
Oh,
Jermaine. Tyrell.
LeBron James. Jamine.
You literally have dyslexia. You're not gonna do better than me.
trust. It's fine.
Okay, so the family basically attended that ceremony signing that law. Okay, that law basically just is cool and it's great in Minnesota and we love it. Now,
Wait, why are you on the floor all the time?
you guys, we're done! Let's lock in for the...
I'm trying to. She keeps kicking me away from my seat, and I can't do this.
Lana Del Rey vinyl listeners, this is not going well.
Stop touching me.
We're 118 minutes in and we haven't logged in yet. We're still...
It's like the beginning of a horror movie.
Actually, because the first time we did this, we were funny. Me and Lily, when we did this, we were funny. It like flowed naturally. She wasn't shaking her...
This is not because I'm here. This is because you...
No, we're all just tired. This was the worst day to do it.
Ruby, this is not because you're here. Don't worry.
Ruby, we probably have 3 more minutes left of the podcast. I have one more thing to do before the introduction.
Lily, stop.
So do you want to...
just log in. It's not that hard. Hey. Sorry, that sounded mean. I'm not actually mad.
All right, guys. If you have any tips, and by tips, I mean tips you can give to... tips you can give to the FBI and the Minnesota and the polices, you should call the FBI hotline at 800-634-4097.
Guys, I think we have it on the back of our school IDs.
No, that's literally a suicide hotline. Can you stop?
I'm sorry, I was asking a genuine question. Jesus.
I don't know if they can hear you, and I'm glad. Can you everyone come closer? We need to lock in. It's like literally 2 minutes left. As well as that hotline, you can also, to provide or request additional information, please contact Sheriff Chad Meester of Lincoln County, Minnesota at Meester, SMEESTER at co.lincoln, LINCOLN.MN for Minnesota abbreviation, .US. You can also call Agent Derek Woodford of the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension at 651-493-7000. Or you can contact the FBI ViCap, which is missing persons. Like I said, the FBI number, 800-634-4097, or email vicap@leo.gov, at vicap@leo.gov. Can you guys do that, please, if you have any information?
If you have anything,
because the thing is
anything that you think could like remotely help, it will make a difference.
Because the thing is that it doesn't matter if it like what doesn't help, because you know you put in that effort, and there is a family out there who still does not have their child, and that is sad. So we need to get that kid back. Maybe we won't, but the thing is if you guys are listening, which I know you aren't, and I know no one is listening anymore because this is genuinely so not good anymore, that I really hope you do something. And if you're listening, parents of Brandon Swanson,
yeah, guys, you miss 100% of shots you don't take. So even like anything that you think like
won't help,
it will help in some little microscopic way.
So the parents, Annette and Brian, we really wish you the best. Keep that porch light on. Keep praying. Keep hoping. We know one day you're gonna see Brandon again. Maybe not now. Maybe in the next life. Maybe whatever. We'll see. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know. Whatever.
My prayers to you, Swanson family.
I think that we really support you. We know one day you're gonna get that closure you need, and we really just hope that you don't have to wait too much longer. We hope this absolutely podcast episode helped it all. Maybe someone's Lana listeners give that call.
Spread awareness.
Yeah, like at Lana to shout out Brandon Swanson. I mean, we can get it done.
Yeah.
GoFundMe or whatever. Petition.com. I don't know. So I really want to thank you. We're wrapping up now. I really want to thank you for listening to How to Disappear, a true crime podcast by Bennett Stillman. Can you guys say your final words?
Keep Brandon in your prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speak up.
Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're really sorry we were really boring and crashing out and crying and like screaming and.
No, because at one point we were crying.
No, actually, like this is like this podcast episode. We originally recorded this, and when we originally recorded this, it was so much better. I'm so mad. We like.
It's also it's the end of a school day, guys.
I know we're exhausted. It's been a long school week. Okay? We had like 3 tests today. I genuinely like
4. We had 4.
I genuinely can't anymore.
That's crazy. That's so annoying. Teachers need to plan better. I'm sorry. Okay, teachers like genuinely.
When you're listening,
this is not trying to be disrespectful whatsoever.
Like no shade.
But, like. Can you guys communicate when you're having tests? Because
he was 5'6" and 120 pounds, by the way, guys.
100. Bro, I weigh more than him.
Petite king.
Bro, we weigh the same weight. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
He was wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Blue
He had
jeans,
blue eyes.
white shirt.
He was wearing blue eyes and white.
Cornelio, is that you?
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait.
Thank you for
to end this podcast. Can we make a beat? Can we freestyle?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make the beat.
Boom, ba dum boom, ba dum boom, boom, ba da bum boom, ba da bum boom. Hey. My name is Bennett. I like Brandon Swanson.
Oh yeah.
Lock in. I'm with Ruby and Lily. They locked in. Actually, they didn't. And we ate. And now we need Brandon Swanson found now.
Be mine again, baby.
I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. Yeah. Can you tell we're not real fans?
No, we are. We're 100%
I go out my
Benny
way
Walk.
to please you. I go out my way to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you guys on a song really quick, okay?
Driving you
I mean,
crazy.
the listeners.
Oh my god.
If a man ever play,
Love this song.
boys, play this for me, and I will have your babies.
Oh, my mother's calling. My mom's here, by the way.
Oh, she is. Okay, well.
Hey, Mom. Okay, we're coming.
Okay, you should end the podcast with playing How to Disappear.
All right. Put Sarah Smile though. Lock in for that song though. It's really good.
guys,
Let your pass go down.
Can you put all the lyrics so we can sing with it?
Okay.
Sing good though. And stop.
How to disappear.
I know what's freaking cool.
Met me down at the boulevard. Cuts on his shoulder. Oh, life is hard.
The waves coming over my head.
What you been up to, my baby? Haven't seen you round here lately. All of the guys tell me lies, but you don't. You just crack another beer and pretend that you're still here. This is how to disappear.
Period.
Y'all hear Lana say that?
Yeah, Lana's words.
Lana's words, Brandon's shits, I don't know. But thank you guys for listening. Lily, say bye.
Precious
Bye-bye.
family.
We love you. Lock in. Podcast over. Period.